Sleep is a major factor in our well-being, so much so I would place it as a central cog in the function of our health because it plays into the function and optimization of everything else, and for that reason I believe it needs to be the first pillar that is addressed. Before we look at why, let's take a look at the evolutionary mismatch that we are experiencing today. We used to live in tune with nature, the seasons, and light and darkness, versus today where we have become out of sync, living 24-hour lifestyles where we're exposing ourselves to artificial light, convenient processed foods, and chronic stress as we refuse to shut down and switch off. First and foremost, I'm sure we've all noticed how sleep affects our energy levels. Poor sleep can exacerbate fatigue and physical weakness, reducing our ability to engage in regular physical activity, which is vital for autoimmune wellness management. Poor sleep can impact our cognitive function too. Sleep deprivation worsens brain fog, memory issues, and concentration problems, making daily tasks and health management more challenging. Poor sleep affects our hunger and satiety hormones, leading to cravings for high sugar, high fat foods that further destabilise blood sugar balance and promote inflammation. Sleep deprivation also impairs our insulin sensitivity, further impacting blood sugar levels. This can cause energy crashes and weight gain and further promote inflammation, which can drive up autoantibodies. Sleep affects our gut health, and our gut health affects our sleep. Did you know that our gut bacteria need sleep as well? Poor sleep also exacerbates leaky gut, a key feature in the trigger of autoimmune flares, but imbalances in our gut health can in turn affect our sleep. If you're experiencing issues with, say, histamine, gut microbiome imbalances, or food sensitivities, these can also impact our sleep. A huge factor in not getting enough sleep for those with autoimmune conditions is the fact that immune regulatory cells, also known as Tregs, are produced while we sleep. If we don't get a sufficient amount, fewer will be produced and our immune systems become unregulated and out of balance. Other immune cells, called cytokines, which are involved in inflammation, can also become out of balance without enough sleep. Therefore, getting enough can help us regulate inflammation, our immune systems, and prevent the progression of autoimmune disease. Chronic inflammation left unchecked can impact our sleep by causing nighttime wake-ups. Stress is a huge factor, which both impacts our sleep and is impacted by insufficient sleep. When we don't get enough, this can elevate our stress hormones and is tightly connected with our blood sugar balance. We shouldn't have high levels of cortisol at night, but if we do, it will mean that we'll either struggle to fall asleep or we may wake in the middle of the night and not be able to get back to sleep. Poor sleep can impact the thyroid hormone conversion of T4 to T3, which will increase symptoms of hypothyroidism. The thyroid is a sensitive cog in our health as it is affected by chronic stress, blood sugar imbalances, our gut health and inflammation. So many of us have disrupted circadian rhythms to many of our systems getting out of balance. Chronic stress, blood sugar imbalances and artificial light are huge disruptors of sleep. Blue light from screens inhibit the production of melatonin, our sleep hormone. Stimulants such as caffeine blocks the adenosine receptors in our brain and stops us getting sleepy. We're also experiencing chronic stress from our sedentary lifestyles, poor diets and societal pressures. But we can start to re-regulate our circadian rhythm and improve sleep by getting back to living and eating in the way that we were designed to. Some of the things that you can do are waking and sleeping with a natural rhythm of light and darkness, reducing screen time and eliminating it 1 to 2 hours before bedtime, stop drinking caffeine after 3 p.m, eat a whole foods, nutrient-dense diet that is unprocessed, gentle exercise to reduce cortisol and tire ourselves out, and relaxing the nervous system with a warm bath. Also, adaptogenic herbs are amazing to help support our energy, cognition and stress reduction. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found it a useful starting point of where you may need to focus your attention on some changes. If you'd like to know more, check out the show notes below for details of how you can get in touch. We'd love you to hit the subscribe button and keep following this channel. And of course, share this with anyone you know who is struggling with their sleep.